Hey parents, my name is Sensei Vlad. I'll be one of the head instructors at the studio for the summer camp. So I'm going to give you guys 10 reasons to have your child sign up to our AmeriKick summer camp. All right, before I do, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So if you don't, make sure you turn on your speakers. And secondly, make sure your phone notifications are off, or if you have any distractions, put them aside for a few minutes. All right, so 10 reasons why you should have your child sign up to our camp. And of course, I'll tell you some bonuses that you guys are going to be getting at the end, because like during our camp. So your kid's going to get a bunch of bonuses. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I've been running and operating martial arts schools over 12 years. I've been in martial arts for over 20 years. Been working with children ages 3 and up for over 15 years. Have been teaching martial arts also for 15 years. All right, I'm currently at this location for 12 plus years actually, and former multiple time champion in karate, in wrestling, won the Heisman Award, traveled the world, and did mixed martial arts, still undefeated. So I am an expert in mixed martial arts, boxing, Muay Thai, karate, acrobatics, tricking, and forms. But it's all about your kids. So one reason is obviously the camp staff. Our instructors that are going to be hosting the camps have been with us for the past 5+ years. They've earned their black belts, and they're going to be running the camp. Our camp program director is going to be Jennifer. She's been with us for over 4 years. She's the manager at AmeriKick. She's won the staff member of the year and the manager and program director for 2, 3 years in a row. Very passionate about helping kids. She's incredible. You're going to get to meet her. All right, the staffs are certified, or their certifications are how to deal with kids or how to deal with large groups of children, how to maintain order and discipline and respect through positive reinforcement. Okay. Another thing is how to make sure that everyone's having fun, and I mean everyone. Okay, and because we're such a small camp, everyone gets attention, everyone has a blast, and this is why we're sold out every single year. 10 weeks of camp annually, okay? And we know how to keep the camp safe. Now, staff training, we do have, we teach our black belts, okay, not just in class, but we have quarterly staff trainings, and then we have orientations before and after camps. We have our weekly and daily meetings. So make sure that everyone is staying on top of everything. Okay, reason number 2 is the space. Okay, we have a 2,200 square foot facility. It can fit up to 30 plus kids. With COVID, we're only restricting it up to 10 to 20 kids, depending on how many we're permitted to have. All right, so for 2020, we sold out the whole summer. We can only fit 10 because of the ruling. So now we can fit 14 to, right now we're at 14. So we're going to see how much limitations we're going to be stuck with. So 22 square foot facility. It's cleaned daily, and I mean multiple times per day. Okay. We have an air purifier. We have a HEPA 13 air purifier on top of the air conditioning. Okay, so we run the air all the way through. It's refiltered every half hour throughout the entire facility. Okay, the filter is designed for a 4,000 square foot facility, so it's more than that. All right. Reason number 3: what parents say about it. Renee mentioned that their son looks forward to camp every morning. Cindy mentioned that it's a fantastic camp. All ensure that the camp is or was enjoyable and fun. Okay. Susan her daughter was so shy before. Now she became confident and met new friends. All right. Joe's child, loved the big space, friendly, welcoming atmosphere. Our parents do talk, and we have over 120 plus 5-star reviews on Google. This is not just for summer camps, for about martial arts and our fitness program for adults. We have over 26 5-star reviews on Yelp. Many of them are filtered, and over 60 plus Facebook reviews. Okay. Reason number 4 is our flexibility. All right. So we don't have a regular city camp where it's only 5 to 8 weeks. We have a full 10-week camp. We start on June 28th. We're going to end at the end of September, or the beginning of September, before school starts. So it's a full 10 weeks. So if your kids, let's say, go to an away camp, or they go to a city camp and they finish on the 13th or the 20th of August, we are going to still keep going for an additional 2 weeks. And we start a week earlier than they do. All right. Daily plan. So you drop them off. You drop off your kids between 8 and 9 p.m. 9 a.m. 8 and 9 a.m. 3 p.m. is a pickup, so if you need extended hours, it's 6 to 7 p.m. for extended hours. But due to COVID, we can't have too many kids staying for extended hours. It'll just be a handful. So if you need that, make sure you let us know. All right, and during the extended hours, I'll explain to you what they're going to be doing. The other thing is our payment plans are very, very flexible, and all you need to do is reserve your child's spot is leave a $50 deposit for each week that you want, and that's it. All right, you don't have to pay us for the entire camp all at one time, which is insane. All right, our daily breakdown is you drop them off, we stretch out, we warm up, we do our daily lesson, we play games, we do another lesson, we have lunch, we play more games, and then we do another lesson, and then we go out to different outings. So Mondays we go to the park or sprinklers, Tuesday we go to the library. There's no electronics allowed. Everyone grabs a book, writes a report. Everyone that reads and writes a report, they get 10 water balloons. On Wednesday we go to the park and we have a water balloon fight. So it's a lot of fun. We have kids want to read their book because they're going to get additional water balloons. They're going to want to get more balloons by writing a report. So everything is based on what the kids want. Okay, so we make it fun and exciting. Thursdays we have a huge field trip, and I'll tell you more about the trips. And then Friday we have a barbecue, or we just relax and have a movie day, and just let the kids unwind. So I'm sure you're wondering what the kids do during extended hours, right? So reason number 5 is life skills. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story about a past leadership student of ours and a staff member. And when they were younger, they finally started helping out in class. They got to their brown belt, and I told them, "Hey, listen, here's a broom, sweep up." And they told me, "Sensei, I don't know how to sweep. I've never learned it." Okay, and it just blew me away. Another instructor. I approached them. I said, "Hey, listen, I need you to mop the floor." And I said, "I never mopped the floor." So I was shocked. So from that moment on, I made sure I taught all the leadership kids whenever they're there, they're helping, putting things away, preparing it the right way. We walk them through it, mopping, sweeping, cleaning. Organization is key. Future leaders, have to have an organized environment. They cannot complain, right? Complainers are followers. Leaders find solutions. So make sure that we want to have your leaders. We want to have your kids as future leaders, not followers. All right. Second story is about myself and my mom. My parents made sure that I cleaned up after myself, had to get myself disciplined, and if I didn't, obviously, I wouldn't have the same lifestyle. So being focused, being disciplined, cleaning up after myself, and learning how to sweep, how to mop, how to set the table, clean the dishes, fold the laundry, was a huge step, and I think one of the biggest factors in child development. So extended hours, what they're going to be doing is they're going to learn life skills. They're going to learn how to clean up. So on the direction of our staff, obviously they're going to learn how to sweep, how to clean the mirrors, how to vacuum, the rugs, sometimes even mop the mats. We all know how to do it as instructors, but we want them to learn. So when they get home, they're going to be doing this also, because we do have challenges for kids to do at home. We have a life skills challenge. We have a 6-week boot camp. We have a 10-week future leader project that the kids are going to be doing. So we need them to learn either from you or from us. We'll be happy to jump in and help you guys out with teaching them. All right. Me growing up, my teacher taught me most of what I know today: discipline, respect, cleaning, leading by example, confidence, right? Projecting confidence and building, and of course, having a business. So besides my parents, I had an instructor, a black belt instructor that would walk me through it. I had coaches and life coaches, not just teaching how to punch and kick, but they taught me how to stand up for myself and just be self-confident, and all of these credits that you see on the screen. Okay, who wouldn't want that for their children, right? I would do this again in a heartbeat, right? And I'm teaching this to my kids right now, and they're having fun learning it. Beginning, I don't want to do it, but now they're like, "Are you proud of me? Or, am I doing right? Is this right? Can you teach me how to do that?" So huge part of life skills. Okay, so extended time, 3 p.m. They clean up with us. Then they're gonna have their reading time, their downtime. They can watch a movie if they want. They're gonna do arts and crafts. If they are signed up to our karate program, they can come in and take their karate class. So during their extended time, if you register them for additional karate classes, after camp is over, when it's time for their class, they're going to jump onto the karate mat. And then we're going to clean up again, because we re-sanitize the studio multiple times per day. Themed martial arts lessons, depending on how old your kids are. So if your kids are between ages 4 to 6, they're going to be doing the 4 p.m. class. If they're older, depending on the day, the class will be a little bit later. All right. So we do really cool arts and crafts. It is a lot of fun. You're probably saying, "Wow, I've heard enough. Let's just sign up." All right. So give me a few minutes. I'm gonna give you 5 more important reasons. Okay. From 2016 to 2020, all our summer camps were sold out every single week. Okay, and I mean 10 weeks each year. Okay, weekly trips is the number 6 reason. Our trips are so much fun. All right, we go paint. We're going to be going to Paintworks, Browse Bowling. We're going to go rock climbing possibly. Still in the works unless they don't allow little kids, and we're going to have to adjust it. But we're going to go roller skating, trampoline parks, fly high, rebounders, sky zone. We're going to go to sprinklers, which is in the park, which is weekly. We're going to go to rebounders, fly high. I think I mentioned that. Water park, and then Dave and Buster's. Man, the kids love that place. So during summer camp, we go there a few times a year, a few times a summer. It's so much fun. Kids love it. So if you notice, all our activities are action packed. They're not stationary compared to other camps. They sit around, do arts and craft most of the day, and they just sit throughout the day. With our camp, all they do is run, play, learn martial arts, become more disciplined and focused, and get burned out. By the time they come home, they're too tired to do anything. They just want to go to sleep and relax. So you're gonna have educational and fun trips. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. Reason number 7 is the weekly themed activities. So every week we have a different theme. So let's say we're gonna start off with a tricking week, which is karate and gymnastics put together. We're gonna have bow staff week, which is a weapon class. A double nunchuck class, another weapon class. Acrobatics, boxing, kickboxing, self-defense classes. So we're gonna have a theme where it's gonna be multiple attackers week. So we're gonna teach them what to do if they're bothered by a bully, or if the bully had a friend that 2 kids came up to them. What do you do? All right, then we're gonna have a cinema week where we're gonna teach them how to basically create a short skit. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. They're gonna have a taekwondo week, a karate week. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so every single week they're always learning martial arts in different themes, so it's never boring. Projects are really cool. All right, we're gonna have a crazy hat day, sports jersey day, crazy sock day, crazy hair day, twin day, superhero day. All right, backward day. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, reason number 9 is the limited amount of space. Okay, so we're going to be limiting this to the first 14 to 20 campers per week. We already sold out 10, and then we had to, we basically bumped it up to 14 at the moment. I don't know where we're going to be allowed to go higher than that or not. Right now, there's about 2 to 3 spots left per week because we already sold most of them out. All right. Other camps will have over 100 campers. Okay, that's one unsafe, that's unsanitary, and during COVID, I don't think it's healthy, right? Because kids are the carriers. And then there's just too much downtime. Okay, there's get on a bus, you drive there for an hour, stay there for an hour, drive back in an hour. Kids get exhausted. In our camp, it's always active, moving, and the trips are no longer than, I don't know. We go on the big trip once a week, and the longest one will be an hour away. Everything else is about 20 minutes away, so no sleeping. All right, I'm sure you want your child to stay active, to learn, to have fun, meet new friends, and be paid attention to. Okay, as a child, for myself, I almost got lost in a zoo because there are so many buses. I accidentally went into a bus, and luckily it was my bus. And this is after all the buses already left. There's like 2 left. So, and no one even remembered me. So, having a smaller camp is much safer. Okay, I'm sure parents, you want to have your child develop discipline, respect, self-confidence, good attitude, responsibilities. Okay, listening skills, dealing with, we deal with ADHD and ADD students throughout over a decade already. All right, so we know what to do. We're going to teach them how to become more control, like taking self-control. So instead of having verbal and physical outbursts, they're going to learn how to control themselves. They're going to learn self-defense, so if they ever need to use it. They're going to learn proper nutrition, behavior, honesty. Being honest is one of the biggest keys here. Indomitable spirit is never giving up, and we have had kids that didn't believe in themselves and they would give up early. So they're going to learn how to become an indomitable. All right, have an indomitable spirit. You're going to have fun, and they're obviously going to meet new friends. Reason number 10 is the well-priced. that we've prepared for you guys. All right, so summer camp, most summer camps charge between $400 to $700 per week. Most of them want it all up front. Okay, and there are no refunds. Like, it's insane. Okay, so with our camps, it's $400 per week. I'm gonna tell you the promotion in a second. All right, you're gonna have extended hours as well if you need it. It's $100 per week, which is about $25 or $20 a day. All right, and all we do is all we require from you is a $50 deposit per week that your child's going to be attending, and that's it. Okay, the rest you can pay the week of. So here's an early bird special. We're gonna do up to, if you're gonna be signing up your child for 1 to 3 weeks, you're gonna get 25% off. And if you need extended hours, that's the timing. If you're gonna do up to 7, so 4 to 7 weeks, we're going to give you a 30% off the entire program. Okay, and then if you need 8 to 10 weeks, we're gonna give you 35% off. And if you have a second child, you're gonna get an additional 10% off. If you have a third one, you're gonna get another 10% off. Okay, so great deal, great offer. However, again, we're limited to right now 14 kids per week, and about 11 to 12 are already sold out. So it's about 2 to 3 spots per week that are now available. And right now it's April 21st, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna have it open. All right, so all you need to do is leave a $50 deposit. It's gonna include a t-shirt and a drawstring bag. For non-members, I highly recommend getting a $50 uniform. It's now $59 actually, and because your kid's going to be taking karate class. But if they end up signing up for the karate classes after summer camp hours are done and they stay for extended, we're going to give you the uniform for free anyway. Okay, yes, it's not cheap. All right, we all know we get what we pay for, right? But wait, hold on. Summer camp is pretty pricey, but with the early birds, it's not too expensive. It's actually a great deal. Okay, so now you have two choices. So you can enroll them and watch your child have fun, have the best summer ever, learn martial arts, all right, play thousands of games, not video games. Okay, they're gonna come home with a smile every day, be anxious to come back every day. Okay, another choice is you can enroll your child into another camp where they have to be forced to go. Maybe your child doesn't like it, right? And you already paid in full, so he has no choice. All right, and we've had students that were in this predicament, and parents ended up paying in full, and then they still stopped, and they brought they brought their kids to our AmeriKick camp, and their kids finished the whole summer with us. Okay, and I'm talking about like week 3 to week 10, not at the end of the summer. So another reason that the other camp may not be as educational. There's no character development programs that we have in place for your kids to become more disciplined, where the trips are overcrowded, more than traveling, more traveling time than actually enjoying it. Okay, so travel an hour, hour and a half, you stay there for 45 minutes to an hour, and then you go back on a bus. So throughout the day, they're just sitting for 2 to 3 hours. Not so much fun. Okay, and then they come home not wanting to go back, like I just mentioned that. All right, so if all this camp did was have your child make new friends, have your child have the best time in the summer camp ever, right? Learn to be confident, build their character, and learn self-defenses for the upcoming school year, wouldn't that be worth it by itself? All right, so a little bit versus us versus them, right? The other camps. One, we have a long-standing staff, so we're not just getting someone from the summer camp employment where they just give you 4, 5, 6, 10 people that you want. Okay, we will have UAU volunteers. However, our main staff are long-term staff members that have been here for years. Okay, we have a very responsive staff, very organized, very educational, safe, clean, and fun. Okay, and it's smaller. Okay, so again, why AmeriKick? Your child will have fun, meet new friends, no downtime. It's safe, large, trained, and experienced staff. It's basically 5-to-1 counselor or camper, which is insane. Okay, so that means 5 kids to 1 instructor or counselor, which it is pretty crazy. Our student to teacher ratio is one of the biggest on the island. They're gonna have fun and they're gonna do a bunch of activities. They're gonna do educational themes of the weeks that other camps do not provide. Okay, we're gonna have a responsive program director, which is Jennifer, and all the activities are already planned and trips already taken care of. So the extended times, again, until 6 p.m. So if you enroll now, you're going to get a bunch of bonuses. So bonus number one, you're going to get an additional t-shirt for free. Just remind us because we may end up, just skipping by accident. So just remind us just in case. Bonus number two, you're going to save on the registration fee. So we're going to give you no registration, so you don't have to pay for the registration. Just the deposits to cover the each week. And you're going to get the $50 applied towards their payment, by the way. All right. Bonus number three, you're going to get 2 free months of virtual karate lessons. So let's say you got to pick up your child at 3 p.m. and they get bored at home. You can Zoom them in to our karate classes that are live every single day. Okay, so you're going to have that access as a $500 value we're giving it to you on the house. Okay, another bonus number four is you're going to have access to 6 weeks of our follow along recorded karate lessons. So if they have nothing better to do, there's no live class today, or they missed it and they want to work out or they want to do something, you have access to 6 weeks of classes. All right. Bonus number five, this is the best one of all for you parents. We're going to give you 50% off our 6-week fitness challenge. So if you need to lose weight or tone down, I guarantee you that you're going to lose your weight. Okay. And how would I guarantee it? One, I coach you personally every single week. I'll give you a nutrition diet plan, and you're going to have access to 3 sessions per week in our workout program. And I give you an app where you're going to have additional workouts that you have to do from home. It's impossible to fail. It's incredible. All right. So you can research more about our nutrition plan or our diet plan or our fitness challenge more, I guess. All right. So this is limited to the first 10 people. Some weeks are almost full or sold out. So be sure to pre-register ahead of time, okay? So how do you register? One, you leave a $50 deposit per week that you want your child to attend, okay? And then the balance is a weekly balance, okay? So if, let's say, you signed up your child for 5 weeks, you pay $50 for each week, so that's $250. Now, when it comes to week one, let's say July 6th will be their first week, or the July 5th. You come in, you just pay for the week, and then that's it. All right. Then the following week, you pay for another week. So you're not paying everything up front. So here's what you're going to be getting. Okay. So let's say the price was $400, right? And your child did up to 4 to 7 weeks. So you got 30% off. Okay. So that's about $120 off. So let's say it's a little bit over $120. So now you got $400 minus the $120 minus the $50 deposit that you left. Okay. Let me see, 30%. Yeah, it's $120. So $400 minus $120, which is the 30%, is $280 minus the $50 deposit that you left now, right? So you left with $230. So the week of, let's say week one, you're just paying $230, and then that's it. You're done for that week. All right. And then the following week, you make the additional payment. Now, where were we? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So if you're ready to sign up, click on the link below this video and register. If you're still not sure, you can schedule a visit. But again, we can't guarantee that the spots will be saved. So here's a little guarantee for you guys. All right, this is the best part. We're gonna give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you left a deposit and in the next 30 days you're like, listen, Vlad, we can't do it. We decided to go somewhere else, or our kids are going to their grandparents in another country. All right. So if you're not gonna do it, no problem. We'll give you money back. So you have 30 days from registration date. How cool is that, right? So if you're ready, click on the link above or below, and let's get you started.